Hello everyone, this is Edmund and welcome to treatmentsforsinusitis.org. You guys are in luck today because I've managed to contact the author of the ebook, Treatments for Sinusitis, and he has agreed to give me a review copy of the ebook so that you guys can get a glimpse of what to expect from the ebook before buying it. So as you can read from the screen itself, the content in this ebook is actually divided into 4 sections, which are subdivided into chapters. In total, there are 100 pages of useful sinus treatment methods for sufferers to use. So I'm sure that if the current treatments that you're using right now are not working, I bet you can definitely find a useful treatment in this ebook that can solve your sinus issues. So moving on, this is the cover of the ebook. So you'll talk about the introduction. Then you'll talk about part 1, where there are 2 chapters here detailing on the importance of our nose and full detail on how our sinuses work, the types of sinuses and the location, etc. So we move on to chapter 2. Chapter 2 is on how to understand your sinuses, their purpose and existence. So part 2 is basically contain a chapter that details everything on sinusitis, the causes, the symptoms, types, prevention, and how to differentiate from cold and allergies, and a quick self-diagnosis to determine if it is sinusitis from a table by ticking boxes. So this is really useful for people who are new to sinusitis. You may not know whether you are suffering from it or not. So this can come in handy. Alright, then we move on to part 3, which consists of 4 chapters. So these are the most important chapters of the entire book, according to the author, Larissa Colohan. So making correct diagnosis using both conventional and natural assessments. There are 23 methods on how to clear your nasal congestion within 24 hours at home, based on expert recommendations. Okay, this is really awesome. I'm sure you can definitely find a method that works out for you, since you have 23 of them to try. Alright, and there's also a page on how to mix different types of essential or aroma oil using the exact formula to make a blend to breathe easy. Then there's a chapter on herbal remedies, including the formulation of how to mix herbs. Herbal remedies according to Chinese and Western, and what strategies each use to treat sinus problems. And more importantly, there are 4 traditional Chinese medicine formulations too. So these are just some examples of the Chinese herbs that you can use for your sinus infection. Then there's also a recipe for mixing liquid tincture to use as a topical sinus rub, as well as oral mixture and how to take them. So all these can be bought in the health shop, as in all these ingredients that are being discussed on the table itself. So then we'll move on to talk about your diet and lifestyle, and what to eat, what to avoid. Then we'll discuss about the many healthy foods with natural chemicals that some people are allergic and intolerant to. And more importantly, you can find a very comprehensive food list in the food selection chart to help the sufferer apply the food elimination method. Then we'll talk about a list of immune boosting foods and nutritional supplements you can take to improve your immune system. Okay, by now, I'm sure you can see that Larissa has put a lot of effort into creating this ebook, because it's really packed with full of useful information that one can utilize to put their sinusitis at bay. And more importantly, if you are living in cold conditions, right, or if you have 4 seasons in your country, there's also a list of food to eat for winter to prevent sinus flare-up. This will be very good for people who are living in winter conditions. Then we move on to part 4, where there are 7 chapters. So this section will explain and recommend alternate therapy, such as acupuncture, acupressure, reflexology, the importance of the environment, and how you can make some simple adjustments. So This is a picture of the hand reflexology, the bonus ebook, and there's also a recipe on how to make eucalyptus spray to disinfect your environment. So the bonus book is actually a step-by-step pictorial chart on Chinese acupressure massage technique and reflexology massage, both for the hand and foot. So you can do the massage on your own without going to visit a massage parlor and paying some extra money for it. So if you don't like to use herbal remedies, you can also use conventional treatments which are discussed in this ebook as well. Although it's totally optional, because I guess most people who are buying this ebook are looking for natural remedies. And what I really like about this ebook, right, is that it contains several pages of success stories on what sufferers use to relieve their sinus problems for readers to apply and replicate. So you can learn from other people's experience and use it for your own advantage. Alright, with that, I've come to the end of this product overview. I hope that I've given you enough information to make an informed decision on whether this ebook is for you or not. With that, this is Edmund signing off. I hope you have a great day and good luck for your sinus infection treatment. Okay, so, and most importantly, if you have achieved success after buying this ebook, right, please come back to my blog at treatmentsforsinusitis.org to share with us your success stories so that we can help potential sinus sufferers to do the same as well. Goodbye.